Okay. All right. Yeah. So let's go over to live talking mode. Okay, party. Got my Hello Kitty dress on. We're gonna get my wolf treadmill going. Ah, I worked out at the gym today, and my legs hurt a lot. And I don't know if my personal trainer was trying to trick me, but he did say that if I walked some, it would hurt less. It seems like a lie, but maybe it's not. So we're gonna give it a shot. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Yes. What are we doing? Okay. We are doing some cool stuff that I think is good. Um, doot, doot, doot. Okay. Okay, yeah, right. So I have a bunch of PRs, which I guess is pretty much always the case in my life. Um, but I've got a bunch that I want to work on right now. And ooh, it's trying to convince me to sign up for Audible because I want to manage my own stream. Fantastic. Okay. Um, so we've got a bunch of PRs. They're all related to transpilation. And so I do want to talk a little bit about transpilation. So the transpilation project for the Spark UDFs is we pick up these mostly, well, right now only Python UDFs, and we say like, hey, what's up? Can I represent you as internal Catalyst nodes? And Catalyst is how Spark represents things internally. And if the answer is yes, we do it. And if the answer is no, well, we don't. And if the answer is maybe right now, we don't. But it's sort of a complicated decision. So we're gonna do this really quickly. Start that. I'm gonna go over here and oh right, and the other thing that we're gonna do today after we deal with the PRs is and I don't know if you noticed this. Oh, I have a divergent branch. God damn it. But we're gonna try and sort of improve my streaming setup a little bit. And so yeah, that's the other part of the plan. Okay. What branch am I on? Avoid double eval. Yeah, okay. Git reset origin 58626. Okay. So, how are we going to go about this? So again, we are going to go back to our sort of little internal list of. Oh, I'm curious. Okay, that is the one. Live. Cool. Love it. We're going to go back to our internal list of pull requests. Oh, and we're going to play some royalty-free smooth working music. Okay. Royalty-free music. Okay, actually, so, YouTube. Yes, I would like to, 8 bits? Go for some 8-bit royalty-free music right now, I think. 8-bit, no copyright music. I love that. By Adhesive Wombat. I love it. Let's give it a shot. Okay. That looks like it's not doing that thing where it works, which has definitely happened before because for whatever reason, yeah, I don't get it. I've got this microphone, and um, it keeps trying to like pick it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. It keeps trying to use the microphone as line out, and it's just like, well, that's not gonna work. Now, for whatever reason, it's not showing up in my desktop audio. So we love that, but I did say we were gonna do that part probably closer to the end, so we'll work on fixing the streaming setup afterwards. We're gonna get some PRs merged, or well, not merged, ready for review. Except this one might actually be ready for merge. And so this one I've already raised externally in the Spark repo. So we do need to find someone to review it though. So let's go ahead and see. Whoa. Batch UDF mapper. Oh, this is gonna break a bunch of shit. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that quote unquote later. So first things first. Let's see, maybe Cloud. Well, okay. Let's double check it, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, this is relatively simple. So let's go ahead. We can ask Cloudflan if he would review it, because it's who the robot thinks we should ask. And then there was also someone who was talking to me earlier today who wanted to get more involved with reviewing code. There's a simple PR. It's correctness stuff. So not always. That's just what I happen to be doing today. I've got a bunch of AI generated pull requests that I've got sort of internally, and I'm going to double check them, clean them up, and get them ready for like actual use in Spark. Normally, I mostly write a lot of hand code because most of my things tend to be things the robot hasn't been great at historically. But today, or this week, I suppose, it's mostly more sort of mechanical things, right? So like marking raise error as throwable, super mechanical. Robot can do a pretty good job. That's good. Let's see here. What other? We're gonna go back to the drafts that I've got going here. This one, good. This one, basic assign. This one's kind of complex, so I don't actually know if the robot will have done a great job on that. Claims it did. This one, where's the? Yeah, this is the one. Optimizing, evaluating inputs in transpiled UDFs. So I think that's the one that I wanted to take a closer look at. But thanks, Yusuf, for asking. Okay, so transpile Python UDF option. Is the okay, this description's rough. Let's we can start with cleaning this up. Okay. Yeah. Contains number of placeholders that are oof, this is bad. The initial okay, cool. The idea, not structural equality. Yeah, that's important. A new okay. Marks every non-foldable substitution argument with a new field. For yeah. Yeah. Yes. Cool. I guess I mean leaving this description in is probably reasonable. Yeah, there are people who say they don't even read the AI code. That terrifies me. I don't like that. But yeah, a new eat. Yeah. Instead, we avoid in time evaluation by a new um, yep. Yes. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. Another one column and remains 2. Okay, determinist agreement. Arguments. Deterministic. Params are keyed on arguments. And yeah. 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 Oh yeah, I want to update this to make it a bit more clear because this isn't quite right. Cheap arguments are inlines instead of yeah. Other optimizer rules back resulting in a duplicate evaluation. However, the values never change. And it's up to the other optimizer rules to determine if inlining is a win or not. Let's replace multiple evaluations. Evaluations of the same data. Okay. Cool. So we made that make a bit more sense. Now let's go and see if the code itself makes sense. And likely we're going to have to clean it up, I think. Okay. Okay. Test UDF transpile parity. Line 24. Okay. UDF transpile. Okay, yeah, I guess it's still accurate. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Let's keep going. sense? I think so. Twice, we'd expect some failures, yeah. Shoot. Okay. This is an important test, and this one the robot got that I was not thinking about. Essentially, because we lower the module operator into multiple catalyst operations, um, it's tricky. So this is a good one. This is a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't. This is the level of detail that I don't think we necessarily need in the tests. It's fine. Question mark. Okay. UDF used as a predicate is not transpiled. Predicate pushdown inlines a pre-evaluated column. Wait, what? Okay. A UDF that's used as a predicate is not transpiled? Predicate pushdown inlines a pre-evaluated column. Expensive. Okay, cool. No, this is not. This is not. No? Yeah, this makes no heckin' sense. Let's go take a look. Because this is actually a thing where we definitely do want to transpile it. So let's go see here. So, drawing condition. We want this to be transpiled. Yeah. Okay, so this is some crazy pants logic. The UDF that's used as a predicate is not transpiled. That's a bad idea. This is actually no, we don't want that. So we're gonna go find test UDF transpile unit. 68, I think. Yeah, this is a bad idea. Yep. Wait, yeah, okay. So, what? Nope. Don't care. So we're actually going to say assert equal. Transpile UDF well, okay. What are we gonna say here? Transpile. Yeah. Well. input parameters. Maybe, yeah, okay. Yeah, again, this is okay. So what are we going to say here? Yeah, it's not evaluated at all. Um, um, okay, yeah, this is good. This is important. We want to make sure that we pre-evaluate, yeah. Yeah, this seems fine. Here we go. Per parameter for identity. This is just the same as a longer version. Oh no, this is slightly different. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's a reasonable thing to cover. Um, yeah, this would already be covered by the other one. Okay. Uh, okay. Uh, ah, no, not what I wanted. Going here. Okay. Uh, that's not necessarily true. Okay, let's go find transpile.py. Yeah. Yeah, this is not true, so let's get rid of this. This is also not something we want to be true anymore. And again, this is some shit that we don't care about. Yeah, okay. non-deterministic arguments non-deterministic arguments are evaluated once per row, just like in Python. Deterministic arguments may be evaluated multiple times per row, but we maybe evaluate multiple times per row. Deterministic arguments which are used inside the function may be evaluated multiple times per row. May be evaluated multiple times per row, but yeah, can be inlined or may be pre-evaluated once per row. Below the operator. Yeah, okay. Cool. That's maybe something that we might end up needing to revisit, but yeah, okay. That's a shit ton of text for stuff we don't. Okay. Python UDF.py. No, .scala. Okay. Line 238. Okay. Can hint on a single row. Structural equality is not enough for non-deterministic inputs. Okay. Cool. And now we will find our friend optimizer.py. Optimizer. Oh, not .py, .scala. Why do I keep saying .py? Well, because we're working on 1042. Yeah? Okay. Convert to catalyst. Attempts to convert UDFs to catalyst expressions. Condition. Yeah. That is some bullshit. We do not. No, fuck that shit. That's a bad idea. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. A condition where predicate pushdown will undo the pre-evaluation below, putting every input back. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's up to. Okay. check Python UDF projects. No. I hear that, but also no. Cool. Okay. So don't give a shit about in predicate. That's love the spammers. Okay. How do I go into my managery thing? Ah, fuck it. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Yep. Substitution. Okay. Yeah. Give a hint to pre-evaluating the inputs. Pre-evaluate all of the used inputs. All of the used non-literal inputs to Python UDF. So that we can avoid duplicate evaluations of expensive or non-deterministic operations. Okay. Now we go find this thing. There's this little in predicate. That. I really don't give a shit. Yeah, okay, let's go find convert to X. Yeah, okay, fine. Again, here, don't really care. Generate a lot of code that we just need to delete. So we can delete that entire case. Again, we don't care about that. Okay, fair. have now unpacked it. Although yeah, because you may use it there. That's cool. More messages below? Really? No, there isn't. Okay. That's fine. And then this is large and annoying. 378 lines. A lot. Again, this is just so much fucking text about things that are an evaluation per row. Projection so that they can be reused and pre-evaluated. This is best effort for deterministic inputs and guaranteed for non-deterministic inputs. Literals may be directly. Cool. Crap. This is so much fucking text. Is cheap input added in this? I'm very concerned about that. Is cheap input? It's def. God fucking damn it. Is cheap. Yeah, okay. Whatever. This is just repeating the same logic as before. Yeah, okay. the fuck? Uh, this is some crazy shit. Hmm. Non-query command to be executed by the system. Okay. Non-query commands. Don't. Is that true? It says it can't do it because it doesn't know what the um hmm um does that make sense? Um huh. Hmm. The schema. Yeah, okay. Non yeah, this card is irrelevant. They shouldn't contain a UEF anyways. I don't think. Okay. Here we go. When that was pre-value becomes a column. Uh, This feels slightly too complex. Um, but maybe not. Okay. I'm wondering, like, could we just What about... This logic seems very involved. Can we do... Can we make this simpler? Can we make this simpler? Because this seems... This is crazy pants McGee. Right, like there's so much happening here. Hmm. The plan emits one row per input, so a column computed below it. Okay. Still not convinced about this. Seems like semi-reasonable progress, though. Okay, let's keep going. Here we go. Yeah, convert to catalyst, so he's going to need some TLC. TPUDF and non-root node must still be converted. If it were... I don't... Transpile would call... That's... bullshit? Why did it rewrite this test into something different? Okay. I mean, I guess it's fine. TPUDF for A over project. Yeah, this is no. Our final or interpreted UDFs. Expected the filter unexpectedly. This is down to about line 356, give or take. Okay. Parameter markers. Yeah, I really don't give a shit. This is like an implementation detail that, like, no. Although, yeah, I really don't care about which part of the code is doing which. That seems, I mean, like, I get it. Going. Alright, cool. I think that's fine. Okay, I think we're definitely going to ask Claude to look at and simplify these tests, because I don't want to read all of them. Like, fuck this shit. There are too many, and yeah, they're not all adding value or signal or information. got a theory. I've got an idea here. It's not all the way. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. Clean up some slop. Um, we can have UDFs, transpiled predicates, even if params are evaluated multiple times. What else did we get rid of? Oh yeah. Get rid of repeated declarations of what we're doing that were semi-incorrect. Be more clear. Okay. So we're gonna pick this up specifically. I'm gonna ask Claude to look at and simplify the tests because like this is too much shit. I don't have time to go through all this. This is too much shit. This is gonna remain. It's probably gonna fail, but whatever. Oh yeah, this one should be fine. Let's go ahead and grab this one. Improve source extraction during transpilation. Holy shit, 1,300 lines. What the fuck are you smoking? Okay, how many lines? Actually, 620. That's still a lot. Still a lot. Why is this so big? This is... Yeah, I don't actually know if this is how a user would commonly write code. Right, like I wouldn't normally write a raw lambda expression like that. If I'm gonna name something, I'm gonna write it with a def. Normally. God damn it. Okay. Start cleaning up this one. Another day at the slop factory. Slop. Module scope lambda. Okay. There. Cool. Seems fine. Um. Cool. Okay. Um. Yeah, this is actually probably fine. Okay, cool. I like it. So that one's right. Why is that the parody one? Okay. Yeah, no shit. I don't care. Uh, required lower equals true. Oh, this is actually a good improvement. Okay, I like it. Ah, yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, we're gonna. Eh, okay. Again, really don't. You don't need a history lesson about code that hasn't been deployed yet. So this is going to be test UDF transpiled. Test UDF transpile unit.py. Yeah, read this, that's fine. 1512. Give a shit. Um, um, yeah. Okay, cool. This is a good thing to have test coverage on. We don't need that many inputs, I don't think. Oh wait, okay, yeah, no, this is just, okay, fine, fine. Okay, interesting. Okay. Um, um, yeah, that's kind of long and don't really care. Um, Actually, yeah, this test doesn't really cover anything meaningful because we already have default. It's not handled elsewhere. Transpile constant folded twins on shared line. Um, at again, no. lot of $43, $19.10. Oh, how far does this go? 2020. Okay. Okay. Wait, that's this one. Really, like, yes, it's great, but we maybe don't need the most testing. Oh god, this is why it's so long. Okay. Yay. Your line 73. No shit, it's unstable. Again, this um ah. Okay. What the oh god. Fucking love. Okay. Uh we want to recompile this ever. It's used. This is used only inside of verifies. To see if it compiles to the same code. Okay. Cool. Okay, and again. Got that. Oh, fine. Okay. Okay, fine. Cool. Okay, we're gonna take a look at some of this bullshit. We'll leave this run. Then the other thing that I wanted to do, but I didn't get a chance to do yet, because this ended up having way more bullshit than I was expecting. This one we expect to remain broken, so we'll come back to that later. Similarly, this one I think makes sense after we've landed the other ones, although I guess we could start taking a look at that. Well, yeah, we could clean this up too, but also the other thing that I did want to do was clean up my Stream Deck, which involved me finding my Stream Deck. Not physically, mind you, like that's relatively easy. It's not showing up when I'm pressing Alt Tab though, so it's confusing. It's like, it is a window, right? Like, I'm not crazy pants McGee here, right? Unless it crashed? Maybe it crashed. It does say it's running somewhere. Not running in any of the things that show up in Alt Tab, though. That's really fucking weird. Okay, let's kill it, I guess? Question mark. Oh, it comes back up again. Fantastic. Okay. So, first things first. Okay. OBS, issue command, OBS start streaming CLI. Okay, there's this OBS CLI plugin. That looks like probably what I want. Except it comes from a package called this last. What the? Okay, it's a go. OBS CLI stream status. Okay, cool. Makes sense. We don't have the WebSocket stuff configured yet. I'm guessing it's going to be advanced. Take a look. hotkeys, never. Okay, it says never disable hotkeys. So in theory, these should just work always, but like it requires that it actually gets the hotkeys from the OS. Um. Well, okay, maybe this is fine enough as is. I don't have to change anything. Let's try something. We're gonna click here and we're gonna press talking. Talking. Yeah, it's fudge all. Let's make sure. Yeah. So we want to change scenes. We want to. Yeah. Okay. Okay. OBS enable tools, WebSocket server settings. Okay, tools, WebSocket server settings. Fantastic. Okay. Enable WebSocket server. Apply. Fantastic. Okay, well, it's trying to use the default one of all fours. And since we're just here locally right now, we're just going to turn off authentication. Okay, I mean, not too surprising. WebSocket has maybe moved. OBS CLI. Is there more? Okay, there's a Python package. Let's see here. Is it, how would we say? Oh, it looks more likely up to date. Okay. Uninstall? I don't know. Remove? Okay. Go. Uninstall. How do I do this? Okay. What? Okay, the AI suggestion is terrible. Yeah, fine. All right, cool. Fantastic. Great. Info. Okay, so we're going to go back and switch the port again, just to map. I am, as we would say, lazy. Okay. Fantastic. Works. Great news. Okay. Okay. There we go. So then I think we'll try OBS CLI scene is going to be 1. A switch 1. Okay. Talking. Okay, well that worked. Now we'll switch back to live. Great. We might have to relaunch Stream Deck, but okay, so talking is going to be this one is going to be live. It's going to be BRB for now. We should update this. I need a more copy focused picture. We don't have Timbit mode right now, or music mode, or camera mode, or rack mode. Or stopping mode. We do kind of want to make it like we're almost done animation. Actually, we might even have one. I switch to Be Right Back. It's in the streaming themes. So let's see if we can add a new theme. Let's see what other themes we've got. Other videos we've got. Okay, ooh, it's a blank screen. So, VLC video source, VLC video source, IDK. Oh, very fun. Okay, and then our playlist, add files. Moving themes. Oh, okay, well, we've got this ending video. So maybe that's what we'll do. Okay. And this is actually maybe a good place for us to end up. Rename. Oh no, I don't want to remove it. Rename it. Ending. And you are going to be ending. Oh, okay. Ending. Video, and you're going to be ending. Oh, no, not press keys. Here, let's check this really quickly before we wrap up. It didn't work. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So we're going to, in fact, really quickly, we're just going to see what Tom's to do. Okay, yeah. Almost. Talking. Ooh, it works! Terminal. See if terminal works. Very simple things. But terminal? Yep. Alright. And then coffee, which is Be Right Back mode. Timbit doesn't do anything, music doesn't do anything, camera doesn't do anything, track doesn't do anything. Ooh, wait. Stop brings us to ending. I guess stop will have to like, yeah, okay, so stop won't all the way stop, but that's okay. So anyways, thank you all for joining. We got to try our new ending screen, and now it's a little less flaky. So cool. Thanks for joining, everyone. Hope you have a good weekend. I'm gonna do some stupid open source stuff and some motorcycle stuff. Oh god, oh my legs. Yeah. Stay safe. Have a good one.